A little more than halfway done with our 1 hour with Mike today on his last visit of 2016. Is not your last visit of 2016 before the holidays, Mike. You might, because you come in for the New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
But it's a set of 3 PDS RandomYear Walking Liberty $half.
Yeah, the RandomYear is what it is. It's a complete mint mark set.
Oh, I see. Okay, mint
you
marks.
get a Philadelphia mint, a Denver mint, and a San Francisco mint. But look at the condition. Look at the condition on these. These are all almost uncirculated coins for $33 a piece. Now, the Walking Liberty $half, as they just released the gold Walking Liberty $half, which we're going to see here in just a minute, is absolutely phenomenal. If I look in like the nationally advertised catalog, their price for these is about $70 a piece. Okay, about $70 a piece in this condition for the original. Now, these are the original Walking Liberty $half. The last time this coin was made was 1947. Look at the condition of the coin that I have got right here. These are basically almost uncirculated. Uncirculated, that'd be like $300, $400, $500. You would not be able to tell, but we are giving you absolutely stunning original Walking Liberty $half. All of these going to be a minimum of 65 years old in essence. Now, one of the reasons I brought these in this phenomenal condition, and like I said, you get all 3 of them for only $99.95. These are already extraordinarily popular. We're going to show you the gold Walking Liberty again. So the gold Walking Liberty has taken the coin world, taken everybody by storm. Yep. Okay, the brand new Centennial solid gold walker. 10
of them on .com just sold.
Of the gold walkers, yeah, the gold walkers are just they're going to be phenomenal. I think we've sold 20 or 30 in a minute or something. These are the original coins though, and you're going to get a complete mint mark collection. This is the reverse. So you're going to have Philadelphia mint, Denver mint, San Francisco mint. And that is the hard part. Coin by coin, if you would buy these separately, nationally advertised catalog, you're over $200. You are over $200. These are 100% original. They are not reprinted. They are not restruck. They are not redone in any way, shape, or form. Each one of these are in their own individual airtight holders. So if we can get in on this. So now, the thing that we're going to show you here in just a minute is the solid gold. This is the original coin. If you remember, this is also popular because this design was so popular, they recreated it in the American Silver Eagle. This is the obverse of the American Silver Eagle that started in 1986, but this coin is the original coin. Once again, at only $33 a piece. Here's the gold Walking Liberty. And Chris, how many of these have sold already? It's just, like I said, we just sold 10 just instantaneously on that. So it is a spectacular. That's the gold. That was the one that was just released by the government. And this was just released. It's
$1,799.95 because that graphic is for the thing that we just had before that, just to clarify.
Yes, absolutely the case. Now, as we look at this right here, this is the original. Look at the dates. These are all going to be in the 1940s. When we say random date, it's going to be 1941 and 1947.
Okay.
And the condition on these is basically uncirculated. Everybody else would sell this to you as what we call a business uncirculated. I'm saying it's almost AUBU is what it is. So this is look at the original luster on each and every one of these coins. And you get a Philadelphia mint, a Denver mint, and a San Francisco mint with original United States mint luster on each and every one of these. Once again, coin by coin, nationally advertised catalog, a little over $200 for this, a little over $200. Also in 1941, and then down here a San Francisco mint, and of course the S mint or San Francisco mint, by far the most difficult to get. You would be hard pressed, like I said, nationally advertised catalog, to get the S mint at the $99. It is the trio of these that you're going to get at only $33 per coin. Only $33 per coin for basically uncirculated Walking Liberty $half is what you're looking at. That's not in the description there that these are basically uncirculated coins. That is the key, that they are over 70 years old, original Walking Liberty $half uncirculated.
The item number is 527-5